Yes, extra class topic is guys. Yesterday class topic. I think we're discussing string data type, right? Yeah, string data type, guys. And today class we'll check the list data type. I said part two. We're discussing next topic like list data type, guys. Next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Yeah. So yes, list is a data type used to store the group of elements. Okay, it may be homogeneous or heterogeneous. It's not a problem. So list is storing the one object, a group of objects. List basically storing the group of objects, right? List is a data type to store the group of objects, guys. So on the list we can declare the list data. Declare the list data using square brackets. Okay, the square brackets 10, 20, 30, and square brackets 10, 20, 10.5 Ratan, right? Something like this. So list is basically to store the group of objects, guys. It may be homogeneous or heterogeneous, and declare the list data using square brackets, right? Exactly. The third point is like list data inserts not is preserved, guys. List is ordered collection. It means in which order we insert the element inside input which order we insert the element, same order will get output, right? The same order you will get the same order will get the output, right? Exactly. In which order we insert the input and the same order you will get the output, right? Basically insert not is what preserved, guys. Next one is what duplicate objects. Definitely list allows the duplicate objects, guys. List duplicate objects are what allowed, right? Exactly. Yes, list is basically like ordered collection, and the list allows the duplicate objects. After the list, we'll discuss about the set, guys. After the list, we have the set classes. Set data type is there. The difference between the list data type and set data type is list duplicates are allowed, whereas set duplicates are not allowed. Yes, whereas set duplicates are not allowed, right? That is information basically. And list is mutable, guys. Mutable means modifications are allowed, not allowed means definitely modifications are allowed. Mutable means modifications are allowed, right? And a list is index based, supports both positive indexing and what negative indexing. Guys, supports what both positive indexing and what negative indexing, right? Supports both positive indexing and what negative indexing, right? Exactly, guys. Here the list information, guys. Basically list is like to store the group of elements, and it may be homogeneous, heterogeneous. Declare the list data using square brackets. List is ordered collection, so in which order we insert the data or same order will get the output. It's an ordered collection. And the list allows the duplicate updates, guys. Definitely we can insert the same data multiple times. List is mutable, so modifications allowed. List to support definitely indexing, both to support the positive indexing as well as negative indexing, right? Exactly. There's list to support the both positive indexing as well as both negative indexing, right? Exactly. Guys can write the code for this. Go to the file menu, click on new others, select the Python here, take the list data here. So data equal to square brackets. Square brackets you can take 10, 20, 30, 40. So I'm inserting again 10 here, duplicates, right? Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, otherwise simply the first value. I'm trying to print the simply data now. And if you want, you can try to see the type of the data. Guys, how to check the type of the data? To check the type of the data, we are using type function, right? Guys, to check the type of the data, we are using which function here? Type function, right? Exactly. So type of the data, can you please save this code first dot py? Okay, just open the command prompt. So local disk E, local disk E. How to run this code, guys? Here python the file is called what? First dot py, right? Exactly. See, guys, what the type of data here? List is a type of the data, right? Guys, list is a type of the data, and which order we inserted, same order we got the output, right? Which order we inserted, same order we got the output, right? Exactly. And yeah, so like that, guys. Let's list declaration basically. See, guys, this is like homogeneous data I taken. This is like heterogeneous data I taken. This is called duplicates I taken. Yeah. The fourth case is like empty list, right? Case empty list, just a square brackets. I took the empty list, right? This is basically like example one, guys. Declaration of list data. This example one is clear. Declaration of homogeneous data, declaration of heterogeneous data, declaration of duplicates here, and this is like empty list, right? This is like what? Empty list, guys. The first example. And if you take the second example, list to type conversion, guys. List to type conversion here. So data equal to I taken the list of Ratan. It means I'm converting, this is a string data, right? I'm converting this string data into which format, guys? Here, list format. When you convert the string into the list format, tell me, guys, when you convert the string into which format? List format. Then what happened? Every character becomes element of the list, guys. Every character becomes element of the list means, because basically while doing the type conversion, this is iterable data. Every character will be taken, right? Yes, every character will be taken basically. Then you can run this code. See this code, guys, here. RATAN. We got the output like RATAN, right? So when you convert the string into list format, then what happens here? Every character becomes what? Element of the list, right? Yes, every character becomes what? Element of the list, right? Exactly. Okay, sir, clear now? Every element becomes what? Every character becomes what? Element of the list, right? Every character becomes element of the list, right? Exactly, guys. The same way, yeah, every character becomes element of the list, right? The same way here, the string data, just let me pass the 2020, right? Year 2021 otherwise. If you pass the 2021, then what happened, guys? Here, every character becomes what? Element of the list, right? Element of the list means what? We'll get the output like 2021, right? Because we got the values like what? 2021, right? Exactly. But see, next case, here I'm passing like 100. Because if you pass the 100, is 100 is a iterable data or not? Guys, that is 100 is a iterable data or not? This 100 is
No.
definitely not iterable data, right? Exactly. If it is not iterable data, it's unable to convert into list format, guys. Type conversion is not possible. It's saying like simply int object is not iterable, right? Because it's saying simply like what int object is not iterable. So while doing the type conversion, make sure that your data must be iterable data, guys. Guys, make sure that your data must be iterable data, right? Exactly. And otherwise, see here you can take one more line. So data equal to what? List of. See, guys, I want to take the list of 1 to 10 numbers. Because if you want to take the list of 1 to 10 numbers, then you can take the list of, simply can write the range function here. Range of 10, guys. If you give the range of 10 means it will take how many values now? Guys, list of range of 10 means it will take how many values? It will take the 0 to 9, right? Because range of 10 means index starts from 0, value starts from 0. So it will take the values from 0 to 9, right? Exactly. Guys, next one here you can say, if you want exactly 1 to 10 means what we have to do? Then here you can take the range of starts from 1 and take up to 11, right? Because in the range function, when you give the starting value, ending value, I think ending value will be excluded, right? Yes, or no, ending value will be excluded or not. That's what you have to take the values from 1 to 1 to 11, right? Exactly, guys. Now we can run this code. We take the values from 1 to 10, right? Exactly, guys. Otherwise, if you want, you can take the even stepping value also. It's not a problem, right? Yeah, see, guys. So whenever I said like take the list of 1 to 10 numbers means don't take the like list of data equal to square brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, right? If you have the requirement to take the list of 1 to 10 numbers, like list of even values, list of odd values, in that case, simply can take the list of range of 1 to 11, right? Yeah, 1 to 11 you can make the stepping is 3 also. So I guess range of 10 you can give, otherwise starting to ending value you can give, otherwise starting to ending by stepping values also you can give, right? Yeah, the range how it will works, that's everything is work here. So 1, 11, 7, 10, right? 1, 11, 1, 4, 1, 4 and what? 7 and 10, right? Exactly, guys. This is second example list type conversion basically. Okay, first example is just list declaration. List declaration of the data. List definitely duplicate objects are allowed. List is such not as preserved. List is mutable or immutable, guys. Guys, list is mutable or immutable. List is mutable or immutable means list is basically mutable. It allows the modifications, right? Because it allows what modifications. Guys, type conversion is clear. While doing the type conversion, that means what happened? You got the data here. Range of 10, no problem. Range of 2 to 6. Range of 2 to 8 by stepping through. List of true means what happened, guys? Here. So true is only one element, right? One element means what? It's saying like boolean object is not iterable. While we are when we are converting string into list format, guys, when we are converting string into which format? List format. Every character becomes what? Every character will becomes element of the list, right? Exactly. When we are doing the type conversion, guys, while doing type conversion, the data must be iterable data. Yeah, it is the data must be iterable data, guys. It is not possible to convert single element in the list format. If you are trying to convert, you'll get which error, guys, here? Type error, right? Guys, you'll get which error here? Type error, right? Like type conversion process, guys, second example. Hmm? Good. And third
Sir,
example.
I have a question here.
Mm-hmm.
So suppose if the data contains multiple words in the list format, so then it will convert each like character as a list, or
Definitely, right?
how will,
Multiple words in the sense every word is separated the space, right? Even space is taken as one character, right?
okay.
Even space is taken as one character, then definitely it will convert all the characters into the list element format. Good. Because I hope you know slicing, right? So the same thing in the string example we discussed the slicing, right? String data type. The same slicing is applied here also. Guys, tell me this like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 list of 5 elements are there. Data of 0 means what is the element, guys? Guys, data of 0 means what? 10. So data of 2 means what? 30. Data of 9 means what? The index is not available. You have to check, guys, here index error, right? Index list index out of range, right? Exactly. Guys, what the meaning of this like 2 to 4, right? So 2 to 4 means is a 4 is included, excluded. Guys, 2 to 4 means
Exclude.
excluded, right? Exactly. Whatever this like, what the meaning of this line, guys? What the
From
meaning
the
of this line?
beginning, from first index to ending,
Hmm. 1 to ending, right? What is this line?
from beginning to third index.
First
That means 0 to
first to third element, right? Exactly. This is no, there is no starting, there is no ending. Hmm. Then it will take from starting to ending, right? By default. Exactly, guys. So you try to check this example, write the output, guys. What the meaning of this line? Tell me. What the meaning of this line?
from first index to last index, increment by 2.
Exactly. So this is first to last by incrementing so much here. 2 is incrementing, right? Exactly. What the meaning of this line?
Increment by 2 from beginning to end.
Beginning to ending by incrementing by 2, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is like 4 to 2. 4 to 2 means lowest to highest or highest to lowest, Priya? Priya. 4 to 2 means lowest to highest or highest to lowest?
Highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest means what is increment or decrement?
Decrement.
Hmm. This is a minus 2, right? Exactly. So what the meaning of this line? Tell me, guys. 82. Guys, what the meaning of this line?
From starting to from 1 to
Hmm.
ending with decrement minus
1 to? Tell me, guys.
We
1
will
to
get errors earlier.
1 to?
4.
That is increment or decrement? Guys, this one is taken as increment or decrement. This is taken as a decrement. Decrement means what? Highest to lowest, right? So here one is taken as a highest value, guys. Highest to lowest here. One is taken as highest means what? What is lowest here? 0, right? Exactly. Maybe this line will print only 20, right? Yes, this line will print only 20 value. Exactly. Yes, if you get the 4 here. So what the meaning of this line? Tell me now. Hmm? Highest to lowest, right? Highest to lowest, because see guys, when you have the decrement value means always we have to take the data from highest to lowest, because decrement is done from highest to lowest, right? Exactly. I hope you know this line, printing the data reverse format, right? Give the minus 1 means what? Data is coming from highest to lowest. Highest to lowest means backward direction, right? Yes, yes or no? You try to check that points, guys. Even negative slicing also, negative indexing. Hmm? Yes, when you have the positive index means starting values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Negative index means backward onwards. This is like minus 1, this is like minus 2, this is like minus 3, minus 4, and what? Minus 5, right? Hmm? Exactly. Yes, this is what the line here. Minus 5 to minus 2. Minus 5 to minus 2 means what? Lowest to highest, highest to lowest. Minus 5 to minus 2. Hmm. Minus 5 to minus 2 means what? Lowest to highest, right? Because minus 5 is the lowest value, minus 2 is the highest value. then definitely take the data from lowest to highest, right? Lowest to highest by stepping how much, guys? Here stepping by 2, right? Stepping by 2, right? Exactly. Yeah, lowest to highest by stepping by 2. Just you can try to write the example about the positive slicing and negative slicing, guys. Is that clear now? Good. Guys, first example is like list declaration. List to take the group of elements. List duplicates are definitely allowed. List duplicates are allowed. List insertion order is preserved. In which order we inserted, same order will get output, right? Insertion order also preserved, guys. Guys, are clear now? Insertion order is preserved, right? Yeah. And first example list declaration, guys. Second example is a type conversion. So we are converting string into list format, range into the list format like that. Third example positive slicing, guys. Fourth example is a negative slicing, right? Exactly. And fifth example is a data unpacking, guys. What the meaning of data unpacking, So if you take the data equal to list of some values here, 10, 20, 30, 40, something like 4 values you've taken. Unpacking in the sense, list contains multiple elements. We can make it as a single element format, like store the elements, every element in a single variable, okay? Which is like a comma b comma c comma d equal to data, guys. So the meaning of this line here, data contains 4 variables. Those 4 variables are assigned to what? A, B, C, D. Guys, yes or no? Then if you want, you can print the A comma B comma C comma D, right? That's it, guys. When you print the A comma B comma C comma D, then what happens, guys? It will take in every element format, right? Guys, yes or no? So list contains 4 elements. I'm unpacking those 4 elements into the 4 variables, right? Now A value is how much here? 10, no? B value is 20, C value is 30, D value is 40. Yes or no? That is information, guys. So no, sir, I want to take the data like this. See, first value I want to store it as a variable, guys. Second value I want to store it as a B variable. 3 and 4 I want to store it as a single variable. Then what we have to do? I think this point is already covered for you. Guys, first variable I want to store into A variable. Second variable I want to store into the B variable. Next to how many values are there? Next to all the values I want to store it as a single variable. Then what we have to do? Yes, while discussing my functions concept, functions return multiple
Variable
values.
arguments.
Then you can make the simply star, right? So no, guys, you can print the star C or not. Star can hold multiple values, right? Exactly, guys. Now see this output here. So A value is how much here? 10. B value is how much here? 20. C value is how much, guys? It is taking the star. Okay, star means it is taking the data in which format? What type of data is taking? List format, right? Square brackets. Guys, this is what type of data? This is basically like list data, right? Exactly. 30, 40 is taken as a list format, guys. Good. See, for example, data contains 4 elements, guys, but you're unpacking only 3 elements. Now, is that unpacking is possible or not possible now? Guys, now unpacking is possible or not possible means definitely which is not possible, guys. You'll get the value error. Too many values to unpack. Expected 3, right? Exactly, guys. So too many values to unpack. So the list contains how much size, length of the length is like 4 elements means while unpacking we have to do the 4 variables, right? But I given the 4 variables are 3 variables. Just I given the 3 variables, right? That's what the unpacking is possible, not possible, guys. Data unpacking is not possible, right? Exactly. That's one of the point, guys. Data unpacking is what not possible. Not possible means definitely not possible, right? Yeah, that is called unpacking the data, guys. And even if you want single element means you can unpack the single element, is not a problem. How means x equal to data of what? You can take the 2. That's all, guys. Okay, sorry, clear now. Data of 2 means what happened, guys? Data of 2 which is storing into x variable. What's the data of the 2? Tell me.
30.
30, right? So last line will get the output is 30. Okay, this is also one kind of unpacking, guys. Otherwise you can take the data equal to, see, for example, I can give like 2 to 4 now. If you give the 2 to 4 means, because slicing will return the data, I didn't show that point, guys. Basically, if you take the slicing car format, data of 2 to 4, guys, 2 to 4 means what the elements tell me? Data of 2 to 4, guys, data of
30,
2 to 4, 30, 40, right? Exactly. I think 40 is included, excluded.
included.
Excluded, no, right? So start from
Included.
2, included. Guys, assume like 1 to 30 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is there. Total how many elements I have? Total 5 elements, right? I want print the 2 to 4. 2 to 4 means what? This is like from starting from 2. 2 and 3 you will get the values, right? 2 and 3 you get the 30 40 guys, because 30 40 is like getting output in which format here? Guys, the output is getting which format? List format or not?
List
The slicing is
list.
returns rate in which format, guys? List format, right? Guys, the slicing returns rate which format? List format or not? Exactly. Guys, what the meaning of this line? And the meaning of this line, and the meaning of this line. Yeah, this is like starting to 4, right? Starting to 4. This is like 2 to ending. This is like starting to ending, right? Yes or no, guys? But all cases getting out which format, guys? Here, list format or not? So slicing basically returns the data in which format means a list format, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, you try to run that example and try to see the output of the previous 2 examples, guys, because in the string data type previous class already clearly explained yesterday class itself, right? We clearly explained about this positive indexing and negative indexing. That's what we'll get the same outputs here also. So we like positive and negative indexing, right? Exactly, guys. So data unpacking, guys. If you take the data unpacking means, if you want a specific number means you can unpack the specific number, right? Numbers of 2. Yes or no? Specific number means you can unpack the specific number, right? Exactly. Guys, here x value is how much now? Yes, here x value is how much now? 2 to 5. 2 to 5 means what? It will take the 2, 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4. Just you can take the 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 also. So it will take from 2 to 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 means what? 30, 40, 50 will be taken, right? At last line, you can check the output once. We got the output is like what? 30, 40, 50. Which format, guys? List format, right? Exactly. So even if you unpack the single element means you can go for this one. If you unpack the specific elements means you can go for this one. Yes or no? Good. And even here, see, 2 to 5 means how many elements, guys? Yes, 2 to 5 means how many elements? 3 elements, right? So can I take the 3 elements x, y, z? Guys, different possibilities, guys. Whatever the data you need, we can take the different possibilities of the data x, y, z now. Okay, this line, what the x value and y value, z value, 30, 40, 50 or not? See the last line output here. After unpacking, we are getting 30, 40, 50, right? Even after slicing 2 to 5, you will get the 3 values. Those 3 values are assigned to how many? I'm assigning to how many variables here?
3
3
variables.
variables, right? Exactly. Because you got the clarity about this unpacking, right? List contains the data. We are unpacking the data into the multiple variables format, right? A comma b comma c comma d equal to data. Next one is what? A comma b comma c comma d, right? Yeah, that is information, guys, basically. Guys, any questions? Unpacking. If unpacking is not possible, you get the error like unpacking error, right? If unpacking is not possible, you will get the error like unpacking error, guys. So here I have the 10 true Ratan. So I'm converting into ij. Ij means just 2 variables, right? 2 variables means then what happened, guys, here? Unpacking is possible, not possible here. Not possible, right? Exactly, guys. That's called basically data unpacking. That's example number 5. Good, guys. And example number 6, I can take the data like d1 equal to list of like 10, 20, 30. Okay. So d2 equal to what? D2 equal to list of uh, 40, 50, 60. I think you can take the d3 again, same data here. D3 equal to list of 10, 20, 30. Guys, I think d1, d1, d3 is pointing to same memory, different memory. Guys, d1, d3 is pointing to same memory, different memory.
It's the same memory.
Because list is mutable or immutable? Yes,
It's
list is
mutable.
mutable or immutable. Yeah, Venkatesh said like different memories. List is mutable or immutable. Mutable, right? Mutable means what? In future we can do modifications, right? That's what, guys. Even the initial we have the D1 same data, D3 same data, but in future D1 can do their own modification, D3 can do their own modification, right? If they can do their own modification means what? They can point to same memory, different memory then. You guys tell me then D1, D3 is pointing to same memory, different memory. Different memory, right? Exactly, guys. Yes, if it is an immutable data means future modifications are not allowed. Immutable data means in future modifications are not allowed. That's what it can point to same memory, not a problem. But this list is mutable, immutable, mutable. Mutable means what? In future you can do modifications. That's what D1 is pointing to different values. D3 is pointing to different values, right? Exactly, guys. So print off, we can check the ID of what? Print off ID of what? D1. ID of the D1. Next one is what? ID of D2. Next one is what? ID of D3, right? D1, D2, D3, guys. That's it. If you check the three IDs, guys, definitely falls for three different values. 694, 416, 512, right? Exactly. Yes, how to check the memory comparison? How to check memory comparison? Is that like D1, which keyword we have to use, guys, to check memory comparison? Guys, memory comparison, what is the keyword we have to use? Hey, memory comparison, what's the keyword? Yesterday only we done the memory compare in and not in. Very good, man. In and not in for the data checking, guys. Data is available or not available. For the memory comparison, is keyword we have to use, right? Guys, yes or no? For the memory comparison, we have to use which keyword here? Is keyword basically. D1 is D2. Guys, D1 is D2 means definitely read as the false, right? D1 is D2 is false, and even D1 is D3 also false, right? Both are false, guys, because both are two different memories, right? Exactly. Then E is not keyword, guys. Is and E is not. Guys, memory comparisons you done multiple times, but still you are forgot about that points means useless. Programming language all about the practicals, guys. If you are not doing practicals, don't expect any job in the development process. Programming language all about the development, like programming is all about the practice, guys. Once if you done the practicals properly, then you'll get some clarity about what the coding we written, right? This is very very important, guys. And first two lines written the false, next two lines written the true, right? Exactly, guys. See, guys, I think D1, D3, memory is same or different? Memory is different, guys, but data is same, right? To check the data comparison, guys, we are going for the double equal to operator. D1 double equal D3, guys. Last line we'll get the definitely true, right? Now see the output, guys. Last line we got the true, guys. Is that clear now? Guys, D1 is D3 means D1, D3 is pointing to two different memories. That's what D1 is D3 means what? We'll get the false output. But D1 double equal to D2 means D3 means what? Double equal for the data comparison, guys. This is also one of the interview question. What the difference between the is and is not and double equal to operator, guys. Is and is not for the memory comparison. Guys, to print the memory address, you're using ID function. To perform the memory comparison is and is not. To perform the data comparison, guys. To perform the data comparison, we can use a double equal to not equal, right? Guys, we can use what? Double equal to not equal, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, D1, D3 equal to D1 is nothing but what? D3 is also pointing to D1 memory. Yeah, this is like different case, guys. Give me a second, I'll rewrite this code once. I hope you got the clarity about this code, right? D1 is okay. D1 is D3 means what happened, guys? Otherwise, do one thing. I will not take this much data. Simply, I can take the two cases here to get the more clarity. So 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Then definitely memory is definitely D1 is D2. D1 is D2 means what? True or false, guys? Guys, D1 is D2 means true or false? Hmm? Guys, D1 is D2. True or false? False, right? D1 double equal to D2. I think true. So first one is a false. Second one is a true, right? Exactly. I hope you got the clarity about this code, right? D1, D2 memory comparisons. Very good. Can I make this is the case one? Case one, guys. You try to understand the case two once. Case to some cases, what the code will write, D3 equal D2 equal to D1 like this. The meaning of this line is what? D2 is pointing to D1, guys. What the meaning is here? D2 pointing to, tell me guys, D2 pointing to which object here? D1 object, right? If D2 is pointing to D1 object, yeah, D2 is pointing to D1 object, guys. Now D2 is pointing to D1 object means what? I think D1, D2 both are pointing to the same object, right? Same object means what? Then tell me guys, IDs, both IDs are same IDs or different IDs? Guys, now it is the same IDs or different IDs? We'll get the same IDs, right? Yeah, we'll get the same IDs means what? Is that D1 is D2? True or false?
Yes.
D1 is D2 means true. Is that D1 double equal to D2? Guys, D1 is double equal to D2.
Yes.
Both are
Yes.
true, right? Yeah, both are trues, right? Exactly. Yeah, I think you got the clarity, right? This is like the true and the true, right? Exactly. This previous case, yeah, previous case, what the code I written, D1 some data is there, D2 some data is there. It means definitely data is there. then two different memories, right? Two different memories. But what the code I written next line here d2 is pointing to d1, right? d2 is pointing to d1 means what? Now d1 d2 is both are pointing to same memory, right? Because d1 d2 both are pointing to same memory. If both are pointing to same memory, then the value will be true and true, right? Exactly. I think these conclusions are good, guys. Good. Case 1 and case 2 is clear, right? Exactly. Okay, so example number how much here? Example number 6, right? Good. Guys, what the example 1? Declaration of guys, what the example 1? Declaration of the data. Second example is like type conversion. Third example like positive indexing. Fourth example like negative indexing. Fifth example like unpacking. Sixth example like data comparison, memory comparison, right? Exactly. Okay, seventh example is in and not in keyword. I hope you know the purpose of in and not in keyword, right? Guys, this points already we done multiple times. So name, I taken the list of names basically. List of Ratan, Anu, Shravya, Naresh. Anu in names, Radha in names, Anu not in names. Just to check the data is available, not available. Yes, just to check the data is existed or not existed, we are going for a keyword here. In and not in keyword, right? Exactly, guys. Because even in the list, you can take the sub list also even. Guys, this code is also possibilities there, right? So 10, 20.5, this is like sub list, right? Guys, this is what sub list or not. Then even while checking data also, we can check the sub list data also. So list of 1, 2 in the data or not. Checking the data is available or not available, guys. Guys, to check the data is available or not available, we are using which keywords, guys? In and what? Not in keyword, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, are you clear now? That is in keyword and what? Not in keyword to check the data is existed or what? Not existed, right? Exactly, guys. Good. So next one is like working with sublist data. Very good. Working with sublist means list inside the list, guys. See, for example, if I take the sublist equal to square brackets, in the first sublist, can I take the 1, 2, 3 data? Second sublist like 10, 20, 30 here. Third sublist like here I can take the 100, 200, 300. Guys, what is the length of this list now? Guys, what is the length of this list now?
3.
3 is the length, right? Exactly. Guys, I want to get the data like sublist of 0. Guys, what is sublist of 0 element?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, exactly. Sublist of 0 element is 1, 2, 3. Sublist of 1 means what? 10, 20, 30. Sublist of 2 means what? 100, 200, and 300, right? Exactly, guys. See here, 1, 2, 3. So 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300, right? Is 100, 200, and what? 300 or not? Exactly. But see, I want to get a specific element here. To get the specific element, outer line level, it will take the 0 index, guys. This is taken like 1 index. This is like taken like 2 index, right? This is taken like 0, this is taken like 1, this is like taken like 2, right? Exactly. But in the deeper level, it is take again sub values means 0, 1, 2. This is like 0 again 1, 2. Here also you can take the 0, 1, yeah, 0, 1, and you can take the 2, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, see now I write the code like print of. So sublist of, yeah, sublist of what? I can write the 0 to 0. Guys, what is the 0th element, 0th value? Guys,
1.
what is the 0th element, 0th value? And the first
1.
element, first value. What is first element, first value? And the
20.
first element, first value is the 20, right? And second element, second value. Second element, what is
300.
second value, guys? 300, right? Yeah, like that you can get it, guys. And 0th index, first value. What is 0th index, first value?
2.
And 1 index, second value. Now,
30.
and 2 index, 0 value. Now,
100.
yeah, so like that we can work with the sublist data, guys. If the list contains sublist, to get the first sublist data means sublist of 0. This is like 1, this is like 2. And if you want to get the specific elements means this is the code, right? Guys, are you clear now? This is the way how to work with what? Sublist data, guys. Guys, working with sublist is clear. This is the data like this. And one small thing in sublist, guys. This is the example basically to work with the sublist ones. And even the small interview questions, guys. Interviews basically what happened, this is the basic things. After that, anyway, see guys, here I have sublist like this. If you have the sublist like this, in this sublist, second sublist I'm taking guys. In this sublist, can you please tell me the code for these 3 lines? Can be code for these 3 lines. Can I copy this code here? Can I place the code here? Yeah. Tell me guys, first line, what is the output now? Check the first line once. A list data of 0th position, second element, minus 1 value. What's the output now? 0th position, second element means what is the data? What is the element first of all? Yes, 0th position, second element means what? I think this is a 0th position, right? Second element means what? Ratan, right? In the Ratan, what is the minus 1 value, guys? Minus 1 means what? Last character, right? Last character means there will be n, right? Exactly, guys. Yes, I hope you got the clarity, right? That will be the n is output. 0th position, second element, minus 1 character. Okay, good, guys. Next line, what is output now? First element, first value, minus 2 character. Then guys, first element, first location, first value, 2 character. What is output now?
U.
That will be the u, right? It says like, yeah, you can take the values like u, right? Exactly. Is that clear now? What is this line here? Second element, 0th value, minus 3 position. What is the minus 3 position now? Guys, minus 3 means what? I think v, right? Minus 3 means backward, right? Because the output is v. Because backward starts on minus 1, right? This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Is that clear now? So these are like interview level, this kind of questions they will ask generally. Okay, good, guys. And the sublist data, even I can apply the for loop, guys. You try to understand this for loop also. Sublist data again. So data equal to sublist of, second sublist of, third sublist of. Just you can take the 10, 20, 30. Because Python is multiple possibilities, guys. Multiple flexibilities are there. That's what I have to cover all the flexibilities here. 100, 200, 300. If I do this code using for loop for x in, yeah, for x in data, guys. For x in data, tell me guys, for x in data, print of x. Then what happened? Tell me. For x in data means what? Every element is repeated, right? Now, guys, yes or no? Which element? Every element is repeated or not? Every element is repeated means then what happened here? It will take the first data, second data, third data, right? Exactly. Because here x is holding the every element, every sub element, right? Yes or no? X is taking every sub element, right? So here x is taking every, let me guess, every sub element, right? Sub element. Okay, x is taking every sub element, guys. Even I can take the for x comma y comma z, because sublist length how much now? 3, right? So I can take the 3 values at a time because I'm unpacking the data directly now. Data. Then print of x, guys. Tell me guys, what the value of the print of x now? I'm taking like xyz. Xyz means what? Every element I'm doing unpacking. Every element I'm doing unpacking means what? In the first element, this is called x, this is called y, this is called z, right? 3 elements. Next to again, this is called x, this is called y, this is called z, right? Again, this element x, y, z, right? Exactly. This case, what's the output, guys? Now
10, 100.
Yeah, exactly. So x means what? Every sublist first element, right? Because first element is taken as x. This is x, this is x, and this is called x, right? Every sub element is taken as x variable, right? Exactly. In that case, we will get the output like what? So 10, 1, 100, right? Exactly. Guys, I hope you got the clarity, right? Printing x means. Here x means what? I take in complete sublist. I'm not unpacking, directly I'm taking the data. Okay. Here you are taking into the sublist format, right? Yes, we are unpacking the data or not here? Definitely are unpacking the data, right? Exactly. This is called basically like unpacking, guys. These 2 lines of for loops are clear now? This is called unpacking, guys. This is unpacking the data basically. Guys, sublist case I done 3 cases. First case I taken like sublist of 0, 1, 2, something like this. And after that I taken the sublist of 0, 0, 1, 1 like this. And sublist of string data I'm checking like 0, 2, minus 1. And sublist of I am taking the for loop also, right? I took the data of the for loop base. That is information basically. Yes, any questions please? So it's not like concatenation replication, right? What the concatenation will do? Concatenation means combining, right? What is replication, guys? Wait, concatenation means combining. Replication means what? Same data multiple times, right? Guys, same data what? Same data multiple times or not? Exactly. I think L1 plus L2 means what? That is called concatenation, guys. Replication means what? L1 star 2. L1 star 2. Yeah, L1 star 2. L1 is how many times, guys? 2 times. L2 is how many times? 2 times, right? Exactly. That is called concatenation and what? Guys, concatenation and replication, right? Exactly. Run this code, see the output, guys, once. L1 data is concatenated like L1 plus L2 means first two elements, right? Second one is what? L1 two times, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. L2 also two times, right? 40, 50, 60, 40, 50, 60. That's concatenation and what? Replication. Concatenation means simply combining. Replication means like replicating duplication, right? Exactly, guys. So next one is a minimum maximum. To check the minimum maximum, guys, this line, what is, guys, concatenation replication is clear, right, everyone? Yeah, concatenation replication is clear, right? Good, guys. Next one is the minimum maximum. If we take the minimum maximum here, tell me, guys, what the minimum of these numbers now? Guys, what the minimum value here? The minimum value is 1, right? And maximum value is what? 30, right? 1 and 30. That's the output, guys. See, guys, minimum maximum to find it is going for the greater than less than symbols, right? Definitely. Good. Now tell me, guys, here minimum of names and maximum of names now. What is
Unknown.
Anu is the minimum? I think yeah, Anu is the minimum. Maximum is what? I think Strave is maximum, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Anu is the minimum and what? Maximum is Strave, right? Exactly. Guys, next case, this case, tell me what's the minimum and what's the maximum now? 10, 10.5 true. What is the minimum and what is the maximum?
Minimum is true.
Minimum
Max
is
is
the
10.
because true is 1, right? Yeah, true represented as a 1, right? So minimum is what? True. Maximum is what's the value, guys? Maximum is the 10.5, right? Exactly. So see this one. Minimum is the true, maximum is the 10.5, right? Exactly. And next case, if we see 10, 10.5 Ratan. So 10, 10.5 Ratan here. Now tell me, guys, here which one is the maximum, then which one is the minimum? Because here we have one type of data, different types of data. I think 10, 10.5 is the number data, Ratan is a string data. To find the minimum and maximum means what? We have to check the greater than less than symbols, right? Definitely. Guys, to find the minimum and maximum, you have to check the greater than less than symbols or not.
Yes.
Mom, 10.
Then numbers, like number string is there. Can we apply the greater than symbols between the two different types of data? Yes, can we apply the greater than less than symbols in two different types of data? Can we apply?
No, sir.
Can we apply means definitely no, right? Can we apply means definitely no. That's what here we'll get the error like type error, right? Yeah, so because plus greater than less than symbols, these are all operations, guys, which cannot be applied in the two different types of data. That's what we're getting error message like less than is not supported, like between the between instance of what string and integer, right? Str and integer. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah, that is information, guys. Good. Uh, that is information, guys. You try to check these assignments once. I give the two assignments for today class. First assignments you try to check this. This is like tomorrow day 2 will discuss. Take the list of even values from 1 to 20. Okay. Print the addition of all elements, all the values. Guys, take the list of how many values. Take the list of even values from 1 to 20. 1 to 20 even values required, guys. Like 2, this is the even values taken, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, like 20 even values. Print the addition of all elements. That's it. Print the addition of all elements, right? Exactly. Next one is what, guys? This is very important thing, guys. Print the sum of first two values, last two values. First two values, last two values. I need addition is how much here? 3 plus 4 is a 3 plus 1 is a 4. 3 plus 2 is a 5. 5 plus 4 is 9, right? So I need the output is 9 basically. And see this code here. Somewhere I'm using sum function. List contains 1 to 3 elements means what? Sum of numbers means what? Guys, this line what is output now? Sum function. Sum of 1 to 3 means what is sum now? Guys, sum of list data I'm giving, right? The sum of list data means what? 6 is the sum, right? Yeah, exactly. So list contains elements. If you want to find the sum of that elements, you can go for the simply sum function, right? Simply we can use which function, guys? Sum function or not? Exactly. Guys, that's all for the today class. You try to check this all the notes and try to complete those 2 assignments. We'll meet in tomorrow. We'll complete the list data type. And tomorrow we'll go some methods about the list, guys. Basically, methods about the list. Hmm? Yeah, so you can take the class. You can take the protectortest.com/. Show the class link, guys. Python 6 p.m. right? Python 6 p.m. Then you can take the Python password is a Python. Then you can give like the variables and function. Yesterday class is updated. Yeah, string data type is updated. So we'll discuss about the list data type. Okay, list data type. This is like day one, right? List data type day one nodes, guys. And tomorrow we will discuss day one nodes and day one assignments, right? And tomorrow we'll discuss about the day two nodes, right? Exactly, guys. Try to check this class notes, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow. We'll continue. Bye. Guys, do the practicals. Don't postpone practicals. Do the practicals properly.